I lost 20 pounds. I did. I lost 20 pounds. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. My friends are like, Cliff, you look good. I'm like, thank you. What's your secret? I'm like, I don't know. Test results were inconclusive. Yeah, you tell your friends you lost 20 pounds. They're like, yeah. And then you say, in 3 weeks, they're like, whoa. Like, I don't know. My stomach's real sore. You can try that. But seriously, at one point during that process, one night, I had so much pain in my body, in my chest, I thought I was having a heart attack. I was lying down in bed and it just ached. It was throbbing and my arm was feeling numb. I'm like, this is a heart attack. I'm having a heart attack. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know, should I wake up my wife? Should I get her to drive me to the hospital? Should I just call the ambulance? Should I drive myself to the hospital? Or should I just lie here and die? Because if there's ever a chance that I could feel this kind of intense pain again, I don't want to experience that day. So that's what I chose, to lie there and die. I just waited there for the darkness to envelop me. And then I felt a little gurgle. On my spine, in the inside of my body. I had a Costco hot dog and a 7-Up that day. Could this be gas? Could this be gas so bad that I think I'm having a heart attack? So I got up and Googled gas so bad that you think you're having a heart attack. And there were chat forums, pages and pages of chat forums. And then I did a little, and then I did a little, and I felt better. And then I went back to bed and proceeded to deflate for the rest of the night. The pressure would build, and then it would deflate. All night long. I was like an accordion. And our room smelled like a dead Polish man at the end. My wife woke up the next day, was like, oh my goodness. What happened in here last night? And I explained to her my quandary. I'm like, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know whether to wake you or to die. And she said the nicest, sweetest thing to me in that moment. She said, Cliff, I love you. Please, next time, wake me up. I would rather watch you die than wake up with you dead. You guys, that's true love. You know, the Bible teaches no greater love has any man than this, that he lay his life down for his friends. But I disagree. True love is watching that friend die. That's what that is. I'm fine now, by the way. I'm fine. I recovered. I put the weight back on. I don't know if I've recovered emotionally, though, because she's a great kisser, but a terrible person. But I had to do blood tests, and I had to do an ultrasound, a stool sample. Anyone here ever do a stool sample? This is get to know your neighbor day. Yeah, I had to do one of those. And stool samples, the clinics, they are like Subway in that they like it served fresh. But I live like a half an hour away from the clinic, so I gotta drive all the way home and then back, and then by then it'd be cold, so I'm like, where does one go to take a medically motivated movement? I'm like, oh, Burger King, right. Home of the Whopper. I don't know how many of you have been to a Burger King lately, but I was there, and over here in this corner there were some hoochie mamas, you know, those teenagers with the tank tops and the cleavage spilling out, and they had the sweatpants rolled down so you could see their pregnancy. And then we had some like senior citizens over in this corner. No offense. It's just coincidence that you guys happen to be sitting there. With like camouflage suspenders and matching pants and fishing hats with the bottle caps and some crocheted flowers and butterflies. And they had a baby with them, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't their baby, so if anyone is missing a baby, just go to Burger King. And then the guy came out of the kitchen. The guy who made my food, and he was sweaty. His face was shiny. He looked slippery. His hair was slicked. There was side boob. Seducing the 16-year-old staffer. Sick. Skids of society. But then I looked over and I saw my poop starter kit. My crap catching unit. And I thought, oh no, these are my people. Thou shalt not judge, ladies and gentlemen. Thou shalt not judge. Yeah, it's true. That's right, I used to be a pastor, everybody. Church minister. People paid me to go to church. Many of you here go to church and you're not getting paid. You are doing it wrong. But I tell people in bars and at clubs when I'm doing shows, I tell them that I used to be a church minister and they laugh at me. But then I tell people from church that I'm a comedian and they pray for me. So I'm really good at everything I do.